Yay!
Also, just want to talk like career in general. I reached out to, well, actually my high school, what do they call those, career counselors? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, I almost said camp counselor, but it's a college counselor. Yeah.
They reached out to all the alumni and said, hey, fill out this Google Doc and let our kids, like high school students, know what they can do in the future.
Oh, yeah.
And I just knew the small town that I'm coming from, everyone's putting like, I'm a nurse, or I am a accountant, or and I'm like, I'm going to blow this shit up. So I was talking about the podcast, like letting people know that you can make money from a podcast and you can make money from content creation. To be honest, the future is in content creation. It's digital. The future is in more than just these jobs you're sitting at a desk with a boss. Like there's an entrepreneurial path that a lot of kids think that they can't take just because they don't know what they're doing, but that's the point of entrepreneurs. You start and you have no fucking idea what you're doing. When you're starting little side hustles or little side gigs, like you have to just go with the flow. And I think what will happen is people maybe start these 9-to-5 jobs right after college and they realize this is not what they want. And by now they're 30 years old and they don't want to start their own thing. But if they would have just started their own thing when they were 23 years old, where would they be when they're 30?
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's just my rant for the day.
You got to start somewhere and you got to be curious. I think even if you do want to go into a 9-to-5 and because you want like a little more stability or you're a little nervous about doing the entrepreneurial track, make sure you're still being curious and like diving into your side hustles because you need to. I mean, no one's going to do it for you. And if you want to change your trajectory and not have it look like somebody that you're looking at, like maybe it is your mom or your dad, then you're like, wow, I really don't want to do what they did for 4 years. Figure it out now. Yeah. Start dabbling in other things.
That's the key is 9-to-5. Totally understand. You need to pay the bills. You need to pay some loans off. I get it. But focus on that side hustle. It'll be a grind, but you're going to be working on the side hustle before work, after work. Eventually you try to make that your full time. Like that's obviously the goal. And know that your parents will probably disagree if you decide to do a side hustle full time. Parents don't quite, or that generation might not always support something that's a little more unstable. But you prove them wrong.
Prove them wrong. Go out there, do your thing. Do it for you guys. That's what we're doing with the podcast. Also, side note, it's so weird to look back at our episodes. Like we're 35 in. Like that's a lot of, that's over a day worth, almost 2 days worth of content that we've talked about and done. It's insane to see our growth. Yeah. And to see the different things we've tried to talk about that we didn't really like and like different things that go like this. It's just insane. And it just shows that we're growing too. And we count on you guys to also call out when we're talking about shit and we don't really know what we're talking about and we say something wrong. You can call us out. Yeah. You can. I mean, we're giving you permission because we want to learn.
Yeah. And we've definitely grown, but like, we still fuck up and we still have episodes that are just kind of like, meh. We still have episodes that are like, wow, that was high energy. Like with having Jackson Adam on last episode. If you guys haven't listened yet, it was so fun. I had numerous friends reach out to me and say they were literally laughing in the car loud. I had a friend call me today. She goes, I stopped the podcast halfway through to call you and say that this is a fucking great episode. She goes, so much poop talk.
And I know. Sorry about the toilet talk.
She goes, I loved it.
We're not sorry.
I loved it.
No, we're just having fun, you guys. And we're continuing to learn, and honestly things are going well and we feel really damn good right now. Yes. So okay, so what are some things you have been working on within yourself? I'm reading it anyway. And how is it going?
Okay, you have to start.
No, you said it was your turn.
Well, okay.
You're a psycho. Oh my god. Because I read the question. Holy shit. Go ahead, ma'am.
No, I don't want to go now. Okay. What am I working on? Not getting mad at Sid when she reads the wrong question.
I know.
Okay. What are some things? Sorry, I don't even know what the question was. Okay. I'm working on not binge drinking as much lately. And that's really nice for my anxiety because I have definitely realized that after I drink, 2 days after, I definitely have really bad anxiety.
I know.
But just know that the 4th of July, you guys, if you drank, you had fun with your friends, like that's what that holiday is for. If you had a great time, I want everyone to know it is okay to enjoy like a couple days where you're just eating like shit, drinking, having the cocktails, you reset. Not much is going to happen to you or your body. Obviously, your thoughts right now might be a little toxic just because you were like, oh my God, I like went crazy this past weekend. But just know that things will even out. Your brain will go back to normal. Your anxiety, your anxiety.
Goes back.
Yeah.
Breathe.
But anyways, yeah, it's been nice. I've just kind of been a little more I wouldn't say sober, but I haven't been drinking a lot just because I have a lot of fun events coming up, and I've been kind of saving up for my birthday and for Bochella.
I know your birthday's coming up.
I know.
I'm scared.
July 18th.
You have 2 like really intense weekends coming up. I'm like,
July 18th, and then the following weekend is Bochella. So get ready.
Where's my Liquid IV? Like, gotta pack those.
Yep.
Holy shit.
That's what I've been working on.
I like that.
What about you?
Some things I've been working on and how it's been going. I've been working on not really giving a fuck. And that's honestly why I started this podcast in the first place, because I had been a people pleaser my entire life. I had given a shit about people's opinions, even though I didn't really think I did. I haven't given a shit about social media for a really long time, but like even more now, I'm like, I'm gonna post it. I don't give a crap. But no, and having a good relationship and not caring what people say about it, or like if people think you're moving too fast, or people just are always gonna have opinions. And you know what? Stop giving a fuck. They're not thinking about you day and night. They're thinking about you for 5 seconds. And why should that matter to you? You probably don't agree with something they're doing in their life, but you don't feel the need to open your mouth about it.
Yep.
Don't open your mouth about it. Yep. Leave everybody alone. Let them have their own path. Mm-hmm. But along that, I'm working on making time for me and leaving my schedule open for things that actually matter to me and people that actually matter to me. It takes time, but it's getting there. It's not quite there, but it's getting there. And I have to say no to things and know that I can't be in 14 places at once. And if I say no to someone, they're not going to be mad at me. And if they are, they're not supposed to be in my life. So